What it do, my YouTube fam? Check it out. It's your boy Big Motion, and this is Big Motion TV, but nothing but Motion TV. And today, man, I wanted to do a reaction to this video, man, about this brother, man, this guy, man. He spent 18 years of his life in prison, wrongly convicted for something that he did not do. You know what I'm saying? Accused of something that he did not do. And to me, that's the worst thing in the world, is to be accused of something that you did not do. And you know you didn't do it, and you accusing me or convicting me of something that I know I didn't do. Now I'm sitting around in jail for something that even the people that I'm locked up with believe that I did it. Let alone everybody else believe I did it because of the narrative. You guys done put it out there. You done convicted me. So to everybody else is, oh, did he do it? Did he not do it? Man, that's a terrible feeling to be convicted of murder. Now you got people looking at you. You know you're not a murderer, but they think you're a murderer because of the narrative, what people done said you done did, the fingers that's been pointed at you. You get what I'm saying? That's a terrible feeling, man. To be convicted of robbery and you know you're not a robber. That's a terrible feeling. To be convicted of rape. That's a heinous, messed up crime. And you know you're not a rapist, but you're being convicted of something that you know you did not do. To be convicted of being a pedophile, a child molester, and you know I didn't do this, but you being convicted of it. You know, that's a terrible look, man. That's very bad. It's taboo. You know, people don't vibe with that. You know what I'm saying? But to be convicted of something that you know you innocent, that's a terrible feeling. I don't understand, man. I mean, prosecutors, judges, police officers, they're put in position of power to protect and serve. These are people that was appointed by the people and entrusted by the people. So when you don't do your due diligence, or you just don't care enough to make sure that you're not incarcerating the wrong person or accusing a person and convicting somebody of something that they really did not do, do your homework. You know, as those people takes an oath to protect. And you got good cops, bad cops, good judges, bad judges. You know what I'm saying? And it's you just gotta pray and hope that if you ever in a situation like this, that you get somebody with a kind heart and with a sound mind to look over the things and pay attention to the little things that don't add up, the things that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Before you send somebody to prison for the rest of their life. But this brother, man, Sheldon Thomas, man, these are the things, that the facts that I know about the case, about his case. I know that this is what they're saying. The police knew that they had arrested the wrong Sheldon Thomas, right? They said the Texas falsely testified in court against this man, right? And they also used witnesses that was not credible to the case. I mean, that was not credible witnesses, which means that was not credible to the case. And this man ended up doing 18 years of his life in prison, man. The way I look at things is like this. You can take a person, a man away, like you can take a man away from his family for 18 months. All right. And when he come home, he might not have a family. Because out of sight is out of mind, man. People forget about you. It's like water under the bridge. And it's sad it's like that, but most people are like that. Some people are not. The people that understand are not like that, but some people will forget about you. You know, so let alone take a man away from his family for 18 months. You think about 18 years. 18 days in jail is not fun. The living conditions is not cool. Their food is not okay. Their environment is not safe. You know, it's just a lot of things that come with it. If you ever been to jail, then you know this. And if you're smart enough, if you ever been to jail and you know that you don't like jail, you know not to go back to jail. You're going to do everything, and you're going to do everything that you can. Ain't nothing cool about being locked up, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And so it's just sad, man, when you see things like this, guys. And you know what I'm saying? To understand that this man's just spent 18 years of his life, that's beyond unfair. It's like the people that put him there, what are you thinking? Like, what if your hell, everybody think hell is fire and brimstone or whatever the case may be. I understand it. I'm a man of faith. You know what I'm saying? You know. And but what if God considered your hell to go through what you did to others on earth 10 times, 100 times over. So you locked up. That's your hell. When you pass away, you locked up. Like you sent somebody, you go to jail for something that you didn't do. That's how your hell is. I mean, think about that, man. So you got to do unto others that you have them to do unto you, man. You got to be a good person out here. At least strive. I know it's hard to be an angel when you're surrounded by so many demons, but you know, you got soldiers of God and you got soldiers of the devil, man. So you gotta be conscious, man, and you gotta know that even when you think that somebody's not watching, somebody watching. You know what I'm saying? And we all know who that somebody is. But let's get into the video.
Has led to a major wrong made right. 35-year-old Sheldon Thomas walked out of court a free man today. He spent nearly 2 decades behind bars for a crime that he did not commit. Prosecutors discovered that the wrong photo was used to identify and arrest him back in 2004. And as News 4's Melissa Colorado explains, this was not the first mistake that was made by the Brooklyn DA's office. This was how 17-year-old Sheldon Thomas entered the legal system nearly 20 years ago, now with a couple of gray hairs.
I waited a long time for this day to happen.
This is the 35-year-old leaving the same system that wrongfully convicted him of murdering a 14-year-old boy in East Flatbush on Christmas Eve, 2004. The Brooklyn District Attorney's Conviction Review Unit dug through his case and uncovered a mugshot mix-up involving another Sheldon Thomas who lived in the same neighborhood, kickstarting a devastating chain of events for the Sheldon Thomas on the right. Thomas was ultimately charged with killing 14-year-old Anderson Bursey and shooting another person.
I didn't deserve what happened.
We can never give him back what was taken from him.
The unit uncovered mistake after mistake. According to the DA's office, police knew they arrested the wrong Sheldon Thomas. A detective falsely testified in court. The court wrongly determined that there was probable cause to arrest Thomas. Prosecution used a witness with credibility problems.
I apologized for the role that my office has played in his incarceration.
In the courtroom today, Thomas extended his condolences to the family of the 14-year-old who was gunned down and whose killer was never caught.
They have been under the impression that they were giving justice for their son.
And said he forgives all those who failed him nearly 2 decades ago.
For the detectives, for the witnesses, for all of them. Because at the end, God is going to judge them just like he's judging me right now.
And if you're wondering, Sheldon Thomas's first meal as a free man, oxtails, he said. Meanwhile, the Conviction Review Unit is looking into 50 other open cases. That's the latest here in downtown Brooklyn. I'm Melissa Colorado, News 4 New York.
Yeah, man. Okay. So y'all see what's going on, guys. It's just like I said, man, this is crazy, man. And this brother, man, I mean, look at him. He looked like he's been stressing. That's the look of a man that knows he's innocent and doing time for something that he know that he did not commit. That's what that is, guys. I mean, and I'm telling you guys, that's what that is. That's why that brother looks so stressed out like that. It's not because it's not because he's just been locked up. It's because he's locked up and know that he's innocent. That's a terrible feeling. That's a terrible pill to have to swallow. You know what I'm saying? And know that you did not do this shit. Like, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. I don't deserve this. Why am I here? You feel me? That's a very bad feeling, guys. And I just wanted to do a reaction to this video, man, because it's something that need to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Some things you just can't turn a blind eye to. And, you know, and this is just one of those situations, man. But God bless the brother, man. I'm happy the brother Sheldon Thomas is back home. He's free with his family. And I just hope that we as a people can learn from this. You know what I mean? Because no matter what your minority is, your ethnicity is, it doesn't matter. Black, brown, white, Chinese, Asian, no matter what race you are, you should never be. This is just, some things to me just seem pure evil. This should never be okay. Should never be okay. You know what I mean? Should never be. There's good cops and there's bad cops. There's good judges and bad judges, man. There's good people and bad people. And I understand that. You feel me? But we got to do better. Until the next time, this is your boy Big Motion. And this is Big Motion TV, but nothing but Motion TV.